Hello everyone, Interact back again with some more Slay the Spire. I did stream a bit of this. By the time this goes up it might be a while, but a little while back. So you can check out VODs on my Twitch channel if you want to. It was just a few hours one night when I had some free time. I'm planning on streaming a little bit more frequently. Lose all gold and gain a rare card? I think I want the max HP. I'm planning on streaming a little bit. I don't know if I'll be streaming this as much as, I stream some Dead Cells as well. I'll probably be streaming more Dead Cells than anything, but I might do a bit of streaming of this as well. I don't really have a set schedule, sadly. It's just kind of when I have time. I tend to stream for a while, a few hours at least at a time. Maybe we can discard another defend. I think I did beat the entire game again on the stream once. I think the rest of the runs were kind of turbo garbage, if you will. They're pretty bad. I don't think I unlocked anything new, so progression-wise, we're still in the same area. I am playing the Silent here because we're almost done with the Ironclad unlocks. I think I just have one more unlock to do, and I kind of like the Silent better. Wow, this is a really bad draw. The Ironclad's a little more straightforward, which is, it's fine. That's not a negative, really. I just prefer a little bit more in depth. I can kill him here. I prefer a little bit more depth, since I haven't been playing. Ooh. That's tough. I think I'll go with Deadly Poison. Maybe it was better to go with the other card. Oh, okay. Hi, Merchant. Let's see. Sucker Punch is okay if you're going for a weakness deck. I think of these, Prepared's just the most solid. But basically what I'm trying to get at is, feel free to follow my stream and stop by if you have the time. I do stream at kind of weird hours for most people, probably. It's nothing too crazy. It's typically like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until like 8-ish Eastern Standard Time. And occasionally, I'll stream earlier than that if I have a day off. And no plans. And I'd kind of just stream, honestly, whatever I feel like playing. So, it might be Dead Cells, it might be this game, it might be something completely different, like Dead by Daylight, or something along those lines. It's just kind of whatever I feel like playing at the time. So don't expect it to be, you know, just this game. He's at 1 HP. Well, it's gonna block. If I can draw 2 strikes, I should be good. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, I'm gonna defend just in case, but I'm pretty sure he dies to poison at the beginning of his turn. Yeah, okay, cool. Explosive Potion's okay. Not a huge fan of all-out attack. Dagger Spray's nice just because it gives you that little bit of AoE to work with. Ooh, the Golden Idol. I have not completed this thing yet, so I'll take... Let's see here. I guess I'll lose 3 max HP because I already gained 7 at the beginning, so we're already still like net higher than what we were. This gives us more options, but this has like two elite combats, whereas this only has 1. I think I'm gonna go with the riskier line just to try and get a really, really good relic. Okay, so I think I'm going to take some damage here just because I hate these looters. They steal my gold all the time. So I think I'm gonna try and play a little more aggressively if possible. That does 8 damage. So I think we apply poison and dagger spray. So far we haven't really like committed to a build. We only have dagger spray, deadly poison, prepared. They're all outside of dagger spray. I'd say deadly poison and prepared kind of fit anywhere. Prepared is obviously just good because filtering is, or looting or whatever you want to call it, is just really good in basically anything. I think we discard this and then just play it like that. Dagger spray gives you a little bit more AoE, which is nice because that's something that the silent lacks. Unless you get, what's the, is it a relic or a card that, no, I think it's a relic where the experiment, where if one of the guys dies with poison, it transfers to someone else. Heal hook's really good with neutralize. I think on the stream I did a kind of a heal hook-ish build. I think I'll grab it right now. It's just a free card if there's weak, and you can grab, the silent has a few weak cards. So you can typically get a pretty decent weakness thing going on. Problem is it only applies 1 week. I think if you upgrade it, it applies 2, which makes it slightly more useful. We just want to do as much damage as possible. This is one of the harder elites on the first floor, I think. Maybe the slime boss is harder, but this guy just, he hits really hard. Like, consistently, just hits really hard. So heal hook is in here. If we could draw neutralize with heal hook, that'd be really good. Please, yeah, no. Outside of that, it's just a worse strike, so. We're not really drawing enough defensive cards to not be taking damage from him spamming 18 damage attacks. And then I think he gives you weakened and vulnerable? Or does he? No, he reduces your dex and strength, that's right. So you have to kind of get through him. He's a slog. You have to get through him pretty quickly. So my last card is neutralize, which makes me not want to loot because all of these cards are going to get shuffled. Like all the cards in my hand are going to get shuffled back in. And if I can draw heal hook and neutralize, it's free. So I'm going to discard prepared. And then I think we have to attack because we have to keep doing damage or else we're just going to die, right? Alright, give me heal hook, please. Shoot. Alright, I mean, I'm gonna do it anyways, because it reduces the our damage taken from him. I wish I had more anything, honestly. More poison, more attacks. Because right now it just feels like I'm not really getting much done. Like, my poison's doing barely any damage. I don't think I've actually stacked the poison at all. I guess here's the first time I would have stacked it. What's our last card? Dagger spray? I think we just... Man. Yeah, we're getting really close to just dying to this guy. Probably going to explosive potion if I need to. I'm hoping I don't. Oh, come on, man. There's no way we can kill him. So, interestingly enough, these actually do the same amount of damage now. I mean, we can most definitely kill him next turn with explosive potion and something. Or he could just not do anything. He's not dead yet. I mean, he's dead next turn, but he is gonna debuff us. I'm probably just gonna pass. I'll kill him with... Neutralize deals 0 damage. I have not seen that one yet. I knew you could get enemies to deal 0 damage if you have cards that reduce their... Oh, Money chest. If you have cards that reduce their strength. Okay, After Image is definitely the kind of card I like. And it doesn't really commit us to anything in particular just yet. It's just kind of an all-around good card. This is my... Actually, no, I take it back. This is my least favorite combat in the beginning. Just because of all the wounds they give you. I think I can get rid of a strike pretty safely here. And then I think we're definitely going to Dagger Spray. And then Survivor, discarding, it doesn't matter. Just because typically when you get to this combat, these triple sentries, they only show up on the first floor, as far as I'm aware. And your deck is like typically pretty small. So the fact that they give you 2 wounds each makes it really difficult to like do anything. Try and kill this one. I maybe should have used a Dex potion already. I'm definitely just gonna throw the explosive potion right now. Did I have an extra energy? No, okay. Like, they don't have much HP, but I feel like this fight's worse for the Silent than it is for the Ironclad. By far. That's tough, because I could defend and make sure that I don't take any damage, or I could guarantee that one of them is dead next turn. I think I just don't want to take damage, because I still have some combats coming up, and I'd like to use that campfire to probably upgrade something. Okay. Prepared does come in handy for getting rid of these wounds. So we can just strike this guy twice and Deadly Poison. And then we're drawing... It is possible that we don't draw, if we draw these 5 cards, we could not draw on a single attack. But the odds of that are slim. So, we got through it. Smiling Mask, a very good relic. Is that an uncommon? This one's also... That one's common, okay. Alright, in Venom. We could go discard route, we could go just plain attack. I think in Venom is really good. We already have some poison and we have like some attack stuff. Like we've picked up attack cards that are decent and some poison. So I think we want to go in Venom. I don't think I've really messed with an Envenom build very much. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand. I have never seen that relic before. That's really weird. We do have at least a guarantee of 3 combats coming up. I really would like to upgrade. I think upgrading After Image might save me enough HP to be better than resting, but I could... Wow, I really want... I really wanted Dagger Spray here. So they're attacking me for 18. There's no way I can defend at all, so I'm just gonna attack and guarantee that this guy's dead too. Or wait, does this guy apply Weakened or Frail? Because if he applies Frail, this guy's still dead. He applies Weakened. Crap. Now they're not dead to Dagger Spray, which is what I was hoping. What I was hoping for. So we can use this to kill off one guy, which saves us 5 HP. This does 4 damage each. Okay, and then I think that's a pretty easy call to just kill as many as possible. Take 1 damage, get weakened again. And maybe resting was a better option, but only time will tell. Prepared. I could have looked at what it was going to draw us. Survivor, discard, defend is pretty easy. And then I think we just want to kill this one. We're blocking all the damage anyways, so we probably just want to get another monster out of the fight if possible. Which it was possible. 2 strikes, please. Come on, man. Alright, there you go. That's why looting is good. Looting, filtering, whatever you want to call it. It's good because, you know, it can get you out of bad draws like that pretty easily. Okay. Neither of them are attacking, so I can dig for another attack card. Definitely going to Dagger Spray. Does that trigger? It does trigger Curl Up. Okay. If we Deadly Poison here, this guy's actually just out of the game, or out of the fight. Because he takes the 4 now, he's just going to do some random debuff. Oh, Spin Web. Oh, I thought that was actual web. Like the web effect that makes it so you can't, what does it make it so you can't attack? Is that correct? You can't use attack cards? I'm pretty sure that's called web. These guys are kind of annoying. Prepared and see what we get. I guess I could have known exactly what we got. Applies 1 poison. I think I'd rather defend here. Because our HP is a kind of a sore spot at the moment. Though we do want to kill him really quickly. Just play out our hand. Discarding is not like part of the cost, if that makes it. It would make more sense if you played Magic. Basically, you're not required to discard a card if you don't have a card in hand. 8 should be enough, especially with Venom. So you're not required to discard the card. It just makes you do it if you have extra cards in hand. So if you play Survivor as the last card in your hand, you basically get a lot of benefit from it. I think Well-Laid Plans is just a good card, so I'll take it. Louses. I really like Dagger Spray. Hey, look at that. Do this for 1 extra. And just spray them. The Curl Up doesn't trigger until after they've already been damaged, so that's nice. And then we're going to defend. Choose a card to retain. Sure, I'll keep a strike. Still gonna take damage, which sucks. But what are you gonna do? All of them except for this guy are dead to just basic strike, so. Yeah, all those basic strikes that I drew. I think I get rid of Envenom. The combat's not going to go on long enough that that's going to matter. So we'll kill that guy, we'll kill this guy. Our odds of drawing a Neutralized Strike is good, considering there's a Prepared in there, so I think I'm just going to defend all the combat. I guess I can keep a Deadly Poison. So we should have a guaranteed kill on this guy this turn. Okay. Came close to not working, but close only counts and, you know, blah blah blah. So, let's see here. This is where we're kind of at a crossroads, honestly. We have 2 poison cards, and we have a card that cares about weak and a bunch of attack cards, and this cares about attack. So we could go poison build and just kind of worry about poison cards with like Bouncing Flask, or I could go weakness build and grab something like Sucker Punch, or we could just go like an all-around decent, well-rounded build with something like Escape Plan. Escape Plan works really well with Afterimage because it's free, it draws you another card, you can draw into more free cards like Prepareds, Neutralizes. I don't really like the randomness of Bouncing Flask. I think Escape Plan's better. I'm gonna take a question mark and hope that it heals us, please. It's just more combat. Did get a Dagger Spray, which is nice. So Dagger Spray sadly going to make that guy really big. Although we do have the option of killing one of these guys this turn. Although if we... Yeah, I think this is the best bet here. For sure. I wasn't even thinking about potions at the beginning of the combat. I was just kind of concerned about how I was going to live. So, I mean, now we can just kill him. There you go. Adrenaline fits in anything. We're still kind of at a point where we haven't really committed to a deck yet. We just kind of have a bunch of ways to cycle through our deck, which is good because you can kind of support anything by just cycling. Really love to draw a heel hook there. Okay. The problem with using Adrenaline right now is that I might not even draw cards that I care about casting. So, well... Okay, first off, I should have used this. Let's actually just draw 3 cards right now. Okay, cool. So, Heel Hook's free and replaces itself. And then we can just strike. And Adrenaline could draw us like a Dagger Spray or Strike or Deadly Poison, but I think I'm just gonna save it for now. For a turn where maybe we need it for the extra energy to block his attacks or something. Because, you know, he attacks really hard. So we need to do 19 damage to him. That is enough. I wish I could have applied the poison, but sadly we cannot. I think with our limited HP, we're going to try our best to just not take damage. Which means I'm going to have to do weird plays like Prepared for no real reason. Actually, that's pretty good. Oh, it does apply poison, so maybe if we have enough block, it's worth... I don't know, that seems... crap. It seems a little risky. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. This applies more poison, but makes us take more damage. Can we afford to take 6 extra damage, or 3 extra damage here? So he's already doing 16, we have 8 block. If we do nothing, we take 8. These all do give us 1 extra block. I think I'm gonna go with a little bit of a riskier line. Did that only... That only triggered sharp... Oh, it's not when it takes damage, it's whenever you play an attack. Interesting. Okay. I'll retain Heel Hook, because it could come in handy if I draw Neutralize. That's interesting. The way that that's worded, it's only if you... whenever you play an attack, not when he takes damage. So this is definitely the kind of turn that I want to Adrenaline. Okay. And then we get a random card because of Dead Branch. Cool. Escape route, please skip. I think I feel pretty confident just getting rid of a basic defend. I think what we're gonna do is Bouncing Flask. And then probably just defend twice and block exactly the... My game is frozen. Block exactly the amount of damage he's giving us, and we still want to retain Heel Hook? Is this prepared? Or... Neutralize? No? Okay. Okay, so we're applying a decent amount of poison here. At this point, we are just going to heal hook for extra poison damage. I think I like Survivor over Basic Defend because it gives more block. And this guy tends to hit pretty hard. Okay, 9. We'll have enough block to take no damage here. I'll keep a defend. And we are stacking up that poison from Envenom. So at this point I think we're pretty much just an Envenom deck. We're just a poison... Okay, so this is guaranteed to hit a skill and give us block, which is pretty nice. I'd like to draw... There you go, Bouncing Flask. I can discard a strike pretty carefree. Bouncing Flask, and then I'm probably just going to defend on top of that. I'm not going to neutralize because it would make us take 3 extra damage. Well, 2 extra damage. I'll retain this though for the next time he does a big attack or the next time I draw a heal hook and want to trigger it easily. Alright, so 50. This is when things start to get... There you go. There's heal hook, so... Free 5 damage basically. Well, free 8 damage because neutralize does 3. Plus whatever Envenom gives us. What would we want to draw into? I mean, it gives us armor, so it's not like it's a bad thing to be doing. We can get rid of a strike here. I think here we get rid of a defend, and then we just play out the hand. We have enough defense. And the poison's getting really, really stacked up. It's got 2 turns to live. So I think we can probably do enough damage this turn. Wow. Not if we draw like that. Although, maybe. No? Keep Survivor. Yeah, he's dead anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Sure. That was a pretty decent combat. We only took like, what, 10-ish damage? Not the worst. Okay, that could be really good. The problem is setting it up. And I don't know, we don't have any like big damage abilities outside of like that. I think we'll take Corpse Explosion. What do you got for me? Potions always drop. Choose and add 5 cards to your deck. I think potions dropping is better, but this is more interesting, and I've never seen how it works. Can you not tip it? It's not always wise to add cards to your deck. Thanks, buddy. Deflect is a pretty good skill. You go heal hook or deflect. I think I'm gonna go heal hook and hope we get some more. Poison stab is decent. Flying knee is kind of a card that I want like one of in my decks. How many free attacks do we have at the moment? Just the 1. So finisher's a little weird. I really wish I could skip this one, but I don't think I can. I don't really understand the point of Endless Agony. Piercing Wheel is a nice defensive card, but Quick Slash does a lot of damage. Here, I think I just pick up, like, Leg Sweep? Because it applies weak and helps with the heal hooks that I've picked up. I don't know, I kind of regret picking up that Aura Ray, but we're a little all over the place at the moment. But I think we can fix it. I think it's pretty easily salvageable. So this path is pretty laid out. I think we're gonna try and take a bunch of these question marks if possible. So we'll start over here. Are you the one that doesn't like me playing? I think this is the guy that doesn't like you playing skill cards. Is he the one that hexes? Or is that a different guy? I'm pretty sure this guy puts hex on you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is about to be hex. Well. A little awkward, but, you know. The moment we get a chance to... Yeah, there's hex. The moment we get a chance to start putting... or, like, taking cards out of our deck, we're gonna jump right on it. I think I can pretty easily get rid of a strike here. Oh, right, I keep adding garbage to my deck. Whoops. I guess I'll get rid of deflect. Quick slash is nice because it replaces self. Okay, we did draw days, which is actually okay because it gets rid of it. No, I don't want to retain the days. Oh, so this is actually really weird against this guy, I guess, because it'll always trigger every time I draw one of. That's really weird. I'm gonna adrenaline here. Wow. Okay, that's actually nice. I think I can envenom fairly easily. So we're about to get a lot of random cards in our hand, huh? Okay, I'll retain Fletchets? Because we're about to get a bunch of random cards, and we have a lot of skills in our deck, so maybe that'll be okay? I don't know. Okay, this is getting really weird at this point. Okay. We get another card. Okay, Caltrops is actually nice. We keep getting Hex, though. It's just gonna draw us a daze and give us a daze. Is our deck just dazes? It is, okay. This is weird, man. This is a weird interaction, Dead Branch and Hex. Guess I'll block. And honestly, I'm gonna drink the block potion here. Choose a card to retain. I guess... maybe Corpse Explosion's better? We're gonna have 3 random cards in our hand, so... yeah, Deflect, After Image, cool. A bunch of defensive cards, not too bad. Yeah, this is a... okay, I guess we're gonna get 3 more random cards. We have so much just random nonsense happening in our hand right now. I guess we... no, we don't do that. We're prepared. And then we can discard that to gain back an energy. Which doesn't really do anything for us, but is nice nonetheless. This is just... this is really weird right now. I guess I'll keep retaining this Corpse Explosion. Backstab, Slice, Prepared. Okay, a few free cards, which is nice. I wish we weren't weakened so we could actually do some damage here, but... attacking for 31. It's quite a lot. I guess I can discard Corpse Explosion at this point. I'm almost 100% certain it's not going to be doing anything for me. Let me see here. If I defend twice, and then Flying Knee to set up for being able to do stuff next turn, we only take 2 damage. And I think I keep Backstab because it does a lot of damage. Okay, another Envenom. This is the weirdest combat I've ever seen. Because these dazes just become random cards. It's very confusing. Guess I get rid of a daze? I don't know. I don't have any way to defend against this. Do I have enough to kill him? I think I did, and I made the mistake of playing... No, I do have exactly enough. Okay, cool. Because of the double Envenom. So playing the second Envenom did give me lethal, but it also could have cost me that combat. Alright, what is our deck even, like, doing here? Doing a decent amount of poisoning and attacking and poisoning, so I think Poison Stab is fine. It's fine, I'm not excited about it. Yes, please. Hello, Cleric, how are you? You doing okay, buddy? I think at this point... Hold on, let me see like what kind of block cards you have with that and that. Possibly that. I think at this point we want to just get rid of like basic strike. Because it's not very good. Receive a relic, become cursed writhe. Sure. We already have 7 cards in our opening hand, so it's not as bad as it would be on other people. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Wow. That's a common relic? I skip card rewards and all the time anyways. That's so good. What the heck? Why is that common? I feel like that should be probably not common. Yeah, he's not attacking, but we don't really have any attacks either. So I guess we might as well do this to get rid of some of his... I'll keep Heal Hook? Maybe I should have kept Defense. It gets rid of one of his artifact stacks, so... Okay. Gets rid of an artifact stack. Let's Adrenaline. Get Phantasmal Killer. On your next turn, your attack damage is doubled. Okay. So I can play that. And then play Survivor, discarding Defend. To block enough. And then I think I keep Daggers. No. Yeah. I keep Dagger Spray because our damage is increased and that'll do a lot of damage. Okay, what you got for me? Alright, pretty good because it gives us some block, which we're gonna need. Choose a card to discard. Probably just a basic strike. Okay, so as much as I would like to apply poison, he's attacking for a lot and I don't really have defensive options, so I'd rather the weak actually sticks. And then, honestly, I think we just take the damage and use our double damage to as much benefit as possible. Because this only would have prevented 3 more damage. Whereas the strike does a lot of damage and prevents 1 more because of Afterimage. So Envenom, pretty easy. Deflect, pretty easy. And then I think we want to Flying Knee, because he's starting to rack up his block again. We really want to get through that barricade. Okay, a lot of defense cards. That's an attack, doesn't count. I think we can probably safely discard Corpse Explosion. And once again, we're going to take some damage, but I'm okay with it. Frail makes these kind of worthless. Oh hey, Writhe. I think if we Phantasmal Killer and Strike, we're fairly well set up to just win next turn. Because we have, yeah, a decent amount of attacks left in our deck. So it should be a pretty easy win. We will see. Okay. Paired draws us into another strike. And there you go. As much as I want to pick up Slice, the Singing Bowl. Our deck's already fat as all heck. So we're gonna pass and get our Singing Bowl on. Take the question mark. Oh god. Snake Plant. Why Snake Plant? Why? Alright, what random card do we get? Catalyst? Interesting. Deadly Poison, then retain Catalyst. Gonna get really, really heavily chunked here. Ow. 13 damage, yeah. Not great. I think we... I wonder, does Dagger Spray trigger his Malleable? It does trigger Malleable twice. I think we can probably just... So whenever you deal attack, yeah, I'll just Catalyst here. It replaces itself weirdly with Dead Branch, so... I don't know. And I'll keep... Survivor? I guess? He applies what? Oh, Frail and Weakened. Sweet. Neutralize is pretty good. Lake Sweep also pretty good. It's hitting for 15. That'll apply a poison, and then this will give us enough block to not worry. I think I'll still keep Survivor just in case I need that burst defense. This Dead Branch is doing some really weird stuff for us. Okay. Deal damage equal to twice the amount lost. So 32. So we need to do 1 more damage to him. It won't do enough, but it'll draw us another card. So, oh my goodness, where are the cards that do damage? I've run out of energy. Oops. He's dead next turn to Corpse Explosion, or not Corpse Explosion. It doesn't really matter. But whatever. Man. I think I actually do want another after image. And you know me, I hate passing up on elite combats, but I think I have to. We're gonna smith this other after image to make it an 8. And then we'll proceed on and have our game freeze. The merchant's definitely going to be where we want to be going right now. Okay, that's like ideal with the after image. Dagger Spray's pretty good. We can actually knock this guy out of the air. He's gonna hex us, is that correct? I believe it is. Yep. So we got the weird hex Dead Branch thing going on again. So every card gives us 2 defense. I think we just want to kill the bird. I'll keep Corpse Explosion for now, just in case. Maybe I did want to kill the Chosen. I mean, the bird's easier to kill, so... Alright, what card are you gonna give me now, Dead Branch? Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. And that actually gives us another days to work with, so cool. Oh, he's regained his flight. That kind of sucks. You're attacking for a lot of damage. Maybe you aren't attacking for a lot of damage after all. I think I'm going to keep Envenom over Corpse Explosion. Corpse Explosion wouldn't really do too much here. Caltrops is killer against those guys, because they just attack, like, a bunch at once. Envenom's pretty easy, and then heal hook this guy for the Envenom proc and the free. I'm just gonna Deadly Poison you to get you out of here. Going to Prepared to get some block, because we're kind of in need of it, and I'm actually going to Adrenaline as well. It gives us another Deadly Poison. Thanks. So there you go. We got enough block. I'll retain this. And then we're gonna get 3 random cards. Neat. Your next skill is played twice. Could be good, depending on what skill we draw. Or it could be really bad. So let me think, how many cards do we have in hand right now? 9? This will put us down to 8. That'll put us down to 7. Why am I doing math, you ask? You'll see. So if we burst and then Blade Dance, we'll get 4 shivs in our hand, which will also give us random cards from Dead Branch. It's a very weird line, but basically I'm using these shivs to try and draw a card that I want to use. Also gives us enough to block his attack. What do I want to keep here? Probably Catalyst? It's a weird line of play, and it only works because of Dead Branch, and I don't know, man. Things are getting weird because of this Hex Dead Branch. Synergy? Hey, look at that! I drew another Medasis. I want to call it a synergy, but like... it feels weird calling it. We have exactly enough damage. It feels weird calling it a synergy because it relies on them doing something bad to me. It just... do we really have to go through this? You're really... okay. You're really gonna give me 5 random cards. Okay. Hey, Wraith Form. I like Wraith Form. As much as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna take that. Okay, Merchant, please remove a card from my deck. Remove, probably just once again. Okay, actually no. Remove the Curse. I was gonna say the basic attack, but... Well-Laid Plans could be okay, but I can just upgrade it. Kunai and Chain. Mercury Hourglass is a lot of damage. Kunai is a lot of defense. So it's... which one do we want to do? I feel like we have a decent... I think most of our block is coming from these 2 after images, which aren't affected by dexterity. And we actually have like a decent amount of skills in here. So I think we're just gonna take Mercury Hourglass. I think we can pick up a Dexterity Potion just on the off chance we have a really, really bad combat. Right one. Hey, that's pretty good. That actually works really well with Ring of the Snake because it lets you play out your cards easier. Okay. Wow. Great. So immediately I'm going to pop this Dexterity Potion because the Book of Stabbing has been changed to actually do a lot of stabbing. What random card are you going to give me? Bouncing Flask. Not horrible. In fact, play it. Okay, so we have enough block to not be worried. This is just strictly better than Deadly Poison at this point. What would I prepare it into? Like, Well-Laid Plans is the only thing I would want to prepare it into. And if I draw basically any other card that I want to keep, like in Venom, it's not going to work out well for me, so I'm just going to leave it alone. We drew the little Neutralize Heal Hook combo, which is nice because it helps us just kind of get through our deck. And that's why I hate doing things like that. Because now I don't have that. Now it's way down here in the deck, and my deck is so thick that I can't get to it very easily. At least we're killing this guy pretty easily. Alright, there's Well-Laid Plans. We're just gonna defend a lot here. Because every time he hits you, he gives you a wound. I don't know that I've seen this guy on a video since he got changed, but he got changed in a recent-ish patch to do that. To where he actually... He used to be like a weird curse. I think it would give you Hex or something. And it was weird that a Book of Stabbing kept casting spells at you, so they changed it so he literally just stabs. That's his entire... His pattern's really predictable. Every turn he does whatever his damage is. I think it's typically 6 times however many turns it's been. So basically if you don't kill him within a timely fashion, you're dead. Am I gonna have enough defense if I Flying Knee here? Stacking for 24. Well, I have enough defense if I even play these. I don't think I will. We do have a campfire coming up that we could definitely use. I think we're gonna go this path because the question marks can be nice. This merchant can get rid of a card out of our deck. I think we're just gonna defend. Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit on the chin here. There you go, there's one wound. The poison and the hourglass are burning him down pretty quickly. What you got for me, escape plan? Okay. So that's 9 more poison, 13 more poison. It's not really enough, is it? Hold on, so if it's 13, that puts it at 27. Okay, it's exactly enough to kill him with this fire potion as well. Well, we have 1 extra damage. Yeah, he's gonna be at -1. But that's good because that's a lot of damage right there that we would have taken. A toolbox is an interesting one. My thing is frozen. I'm gonna skip. We're definitely going this way. Do I need to heal? I think I'm gonna actually upgrade something. Upgraded in Venom seems nice. Upgrading a Prepared would help us dig a lot better. upgrading to flex makes them just better than normal things. I think we're gonna go with well-laid plans so we can set up things a little bit better, hopefully. Once again, I thought they had patched this, getting a merchant right before a merchant, but I guess not. Thankfully, this is actually really good for us. I wish I could pick up Omamori, because we have the Smiling Mask, so removal only ever costs 50, so we can remove twice. I think we're going to get rid of a Quick Slash. No, if I'm getting rid of things like Quick Slash or Flying Knee, I should just get rid of Strike, because it's just strictly worse. So I'm gonna get rid of Strike. And then I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna go to this merchant. Ornamental Fan would be nice. That would also be nice. Herod would be nice, but once again... How many defensive cards do we have? Not very many, I don't believe. We have like Leg Sweep and Deflect, but After Image does give us like a decent amount. We're just gonna get rid of a Strike once again. So we've managed to get 2 cards out of our deck. Pretty good. Oh, we can get rid of the Golden Idol. Sweet. I don't know that I've ever done this. As you gently set the idol onto the altar, a cold wind swirls throughout the room. The arms of the statue begin to discolor and crumble. Your golden idol begins to dull in color and begins bleeding from its eyes. The bleeding never ceases. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Whenever you gain gold, you heal. I would love to upgrade a card in my deck, but I don't really want to go into the boss fight with that little HP, so... Oh boy, it's the Collector. Probably one of the worst bosses to face as the Silent, because you don't have many ways to get rid of all of his little boys. Oh, we got that from Toolbox, okay. I guess Mercury Hourglass does help us out a little bit with that. Wow. I feel like, actually, this is free, so we can dig. Okay, cool, we actually did get a defensive card. I really think I just want to play in Venom here. We're gonna take a lot of damage because of it. And then I could, so Defend gives us 7 more defense. Right now we're taking, is that 19, 31? 31 damage is a lot. But getting the boss close to dead, or closer to dead, might be a better idea. So I'm gonna play riskier. And we're gonna just start poisoning him. We do have this weak potion if we need it. Here's where the free cards plus whatchamacallit comes in handy. I think we still just want to keep hitting the Collector. That's really, thank you so much. Thank you ever so much. So this kills this guy, which prevents 6 damage, and it also gives us 2 more blocks, so we're gonna do that. And then I think we're still taking 25. It's gonna be painful, but he's already weakened, so I can't apply weak again, sadly. As much as I would really like to. This has gone on quite a time. Alright, cool. Definitely a good time to Adrenaline. Dash. Not a terrible card, honestly. Although maybe something that we want to hold on to. So we have enough to block these guys out. I guess I might as well do that. I'm thinking I'm gonna... No. If I just dash this guy, he's dead. So, there you go. And we'll just keep the rest of our hand. Yeah, this episode's already an hour and we're only getting to the second floor boss. I mean... The silent... While the silent does take a while to play, I haven't been playing at a very good pace. I understand that, but also, like, the silent does have a lot of different lines to her. I believe it's her. I think I'll keep survive. I'll just take basic defend. There's a lot of different lines of play, and they don't exactly kill things as quickly as the Ironclad. So, alright, what you got for me? Escape plan. Sweet. So we need a little bit more in the defense department. There you go, there's exactly enough in the defense department. Corpse Explosion is going to be pretty good, I think. I think I'm probably going to hold on to it until he summons more guys that I'm worried about. Which is going to be right now. Okay, we can weaken that guy. Deadly Poison you. Flying Knee you. Quick Slash, what you got for me? Then at this point I think we'll keep Corpse Explosion and Prepared. Because Prepared is 2 block, which isn't affected by Frail, I don't believe. Okay, if we could draw some way to deal some more poison damage, that's pretty good. I'm almost... well... he'll be at 3 HP. Don't really know what the plan was there. I almost played Escape Plan. Just kind of out of wanting to draw another card. But that would have been a bad idea. I mean, Poison Stab kills him, so does that. Everything kills him. Apologies for this being a little bit of a longer video, but there you go, whenever you gain gold, you heal, which is nice. Phantasmal Killer could be good, but Adrenaline is just really good. Okay. Yeah. This one's interesting. Calling Bell. The thing is, we have the Smiling Mask. So if we can get 3 merchants, we can just get rid of the curses. The Specimen's just really good, though. Give me a Calling Bell. It might ruin the run, but that's fine. That's actually the worst curse ever. That one's just basic. This one's terrible. It actually hurts. Like, this one's just bad. Okay. Meat on the Bone's nice. War Paint. Cool, I'll take it. I kind of wish it had been any other skills that I had. Meat on the Bone's gonna be pretty good. The extra strength is kind of whatever. Alright, so there is actually multiple merchants here, so easy. As long as we can stay alive, of course. Dark Shackles. And we do have Prepareds to get rid of these curses, if necessary. I think I'll just heal hook him for damage. I feel like there needs to be some way to get rid of relics, if that makes any sense. Because, like, Toolbox kind of just floods my deck even more than it already is flooded. I think it'd be nice if there was some way to get rid of it. I don't think it's, like, super important, but... I might as well play it out. So this just gets burned away and becomes a random card. Outmaneuver, okay. Not terrible. So we've got enough block now, and we're gonna have a lot of energy next turn, so hopefully we don't just draw a bunch of, like, I guess we can't really draw a bunch of burns, there's only one in there, but hopefully we draw some hopefully, yeah, that didn't happen. Wow. This relic is just so weird. So we're gonna double Adrenaline. And it'll give us more random cards because of Dead Branch, so... I don't know, man. This is just getting really weird at this point. Calculated gamble, eh? Guess we just hold on to those two. I don't know, I mean he's dead to poison, so it doesn't really matter. This relic is something. It's a relic. Okay. We could take another poison stab. We're just gonna skip for the HP. Which, is that even triggering anymore? I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to tell. What you got for me, buddy? Purity. Woo, purity. Alright, get rid of regret, because it's the worst one. I wish I could pick up purity, because my deck is the kind of deck that needs purity in it. You begin to fall, thank you. I get to get rid of something. I will absolutely lose a deflect. I kind of dislike it, because I like deflect, and I would have liked to have kept it, but what are you gonna do? That would be so good to pick up, but, you know, a little light on gold. Get rid of the one that isn't ethereal. We'll take a question mark. Hey look, it's just combat. Fight and get a relic. I think I'm actually fine to just leave. We're at the base HP of the, Ironclad. I think I want to upgrade in Venom because we don't have any relics besides the Lantern that give us a lot of energy. Oh no, not this guy. Giant Head's weird. I don't really understand him. I'm fairly certain that after a while he just, like, kills you or something? Or am I thinking of someone else? I think I'm thinking of someone else. I think we can get rid of Basic Strike. And this will become a random card. Noxious Fumes. Wow. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, he counts down, and I don't remember what he does after he's done counting down. So for each card played this turn, he takes more damage from attacks. Interesting. Probably should have opened with Quick Slash to see what I drew. Okay. I guess I'll just Teal Hook anyways, because there's not really any reason not to. This guy's weird. Weakened. Not great. Although Adrenaline does become a random card. We can do this to make Heel Hook draw us another card. See what Adrenaline gets us. Oh no, I've overdrawn. Whoops. Okay, so now we want to prepared and discard Corpse Explosion. It's not going to do anything. Escape Plan. We're stacking up slowed, so we take 70% more damage from attacks now. We have a way to draw a lot of cards though. We have one way to draw a lot of cards. In fact, I think I might do that. It'll also increase... I want to do this, though. That's actually pretty good. And then I'm going to calculate a gamble. So slow is at 11? Is it stay at 10 or is it 11? It's at 11. So he's now taking 120% more damage from cards. And we can just keep doing this to continually do more damage to him. I think at this point we want to Envenom and then probably just like... Die becomes something else because of Dead Branch. I think I'm just gonna Poison Stab. And then end. We'll hold on to Malaise and Flying Knee. I don't know, man. This fight's really weird right now. I can't believe we got to 15 stacks of slow. Finesse to stack up the stuff, Shiv to stack up slow. Your next skill is played twice. Let's Heel Hook and see what we draw. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably just going to Malaise him twice. It's the same as just playing Malaise twice, but it also... Oh, it doesn't exhaust twice, my mistake. I thought it exhausted twice. So I thought I was gonna get cheeky there and get 2 extra cards out of Dead Branch instead of just 1. Does he just hit for a lot of damage now, or 21, that's it? Okay. Becomes Skewer. So if we can make Skewer deal a lot of damage, by cycling through a bunch of cards, so it would do 36 damage. I mean, Riddle with Holes is going to be really good with Envenom. So I think we're going to do that. We could do this to get 2 more block. I guess we might as well. Prevents 2 damage. We'll keep Leg Sweep and a Strike, I think. This guy is just so tanky. Goodbye? Does he just leave, or does he just start doing progressively more damage? Because I honestly can't tell. Wow, becomes Slice. How nice of it. Burst. Can't burst a Leg Sweep yet. I think we're gonna keep Burst and Leg Sweep though, in case he does actually hit for like a really large number of damage. It is time. Okay, what is it time for? Would you mind telling me? Is it just time for you to do a lot of damage? Bouncing flask. Interesting. I could burst the bouncing flask. I think for sure though I want to burst this leg sweep. Because it weakens him a lot and keeps us alive. And then we're gonna keep heal hook and riddle with holes. Die does become a different card because of Dead Branch. Why are you still here? Is there an achievement for like not killing this guy for a certain amount of turns or something? Comes footwork. Interesting. So let me think about this. 32 is a lot of damage. That does 25 damage and applies 5 more poison. I don't think that's enough to kill him. He's getting extremely close though, and if I had one more energy, I'd be able to corpse explosion him to death. He's dead to poison now, so why are you just gonna keep saying why are you still here and do progressively more damage? Yeah, he just does like 4 more damage every turn. I'll just corpse explode him because I don't know. It does 100 damage, I guess, is the reason. Blood vial, wow. Very good, very good. Oh, that's so hard to pass up because we have things that care about weak and poison, but 29 cards in our deck. Why is this not working anymore? Do I have to skip it without even looking at it? Is that what I have to do here? Am I reading that correctly? Why too vulnerable? That very well might be what you have to do for this. Is skip it without even looking at it? Maybe that's a bug, I can't really tell. Ooh. Makes that free. Yes, another dagger spray is so good. So we've almost cleaved these guys down pretty well. Problem is that both these boys have blocked up. And now they're going to attack for a lot. Alright, what you got for me? Escape plan. Well-laid plans. Pretty good. I want to quick slash this guy just to get him out of play. Probably weaken this one. Still gonna take some damage here, huh? We'll see what clumsy becomes. Outmaneuver. Probably not gonna end up doing too much for us. Gonna take 8 damage. So we need to get rid of these guys this turn, which won't be too hard. As long as we draw some offensive cards. In fact, that just does it, so there you go. Perfect. And then the meat on the bone heals us up. I want to skip. Okay, so now we got our HP. I don't know, it's weird. Wait, we got it twice? I'm so confused at this point. There's so much combat, it's just unavoidable. I'm gonna take question mark, campfire, question mark. Ugh, man, the question mark is combat. Neat. So brainstorm. Cool. So whenever I play a card this turn, this guy loses 3 HP. We can set up a pretty decent thing here. I think I want to poison this guy. The Thorns is really obnoxious. So I'd prefer it if it would just leave me alone. What do we have that's free? A lot of cards that are free, so I'm gonna quick slash this exploder. There you go. Keep chipping away at that guy. Oh hey, another escape plan. Nice. And more dazes to go with our dead branch. This is a really weird deck, man. Okay, so neutralize, make the heal hook free. What you got for me? Escape plan, another heal hook. Alright, free. Corpse explosion. This is an interesting one. We can do 10 to everything. Is that worth it? I think I'm just gonna do it. I mean, it does apply 1 poison to all these guys, which is nice, but wow. Thanks for the awesome card. Since it apparently counts as attack damage, it triggers in Venom, which is a little weird, but ah, crap. Gonna get exploded. No? Okay, we are, yeah. We still are. Sweet. Get 2 randos. Wraith form, really good. Not really in this deck because we're playing more of an attack deck, but I had a deck on stream with this and it was quite solid. Put defend up, and then I'm actually going to prepare to try and gain a little bit more HP before we do actually kill him. Or a little bit more block, excuse me. Just so the explosion doesn't hit us as hard. I will skip that. And we will now begin upgrading cards, for sure. I think we want to upgrade maybe Adrenaline. Maybe just I think Prepared, so we can cycle through this monstrosity of a deck a little bit better. Hey, it's not combat. Lose all gold and gain a relic. I mean, it is the final floor, and this actually isn't terrible because we do have weakened stuff, so it'll make heal hooks slightly better. Wow, you are a... This is a normal combat? I thought you were an elite. Okay. I guess that replaces itself, so... This also replaces itself. We have a lot of cards that replace themselves. Oddly enough. I played that defense out just so I didn't have to hit retain, and it saves like a fraction of a second. In case you were wondering, that's why. It saved like that fraction of a second of clicking the card and clicking OK. That's it. That's the whole reason I did it. I think we can safely get rid of legs. Corpse explosion here. I think we just want to leg sweep him now, just to get the weakened on. What do you become? Clumsy? Noxious fumes. Ah, cool. Basically it makes it so your poison never falls off. Always a good thing. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on here. We could prepare and try and get adrenalines. I think we're gonna do that to try and actually like do some damage this turn. Okay. Oh, what does that become? A leg sweep? I think we can probably just deep breath to draw a card. Basically, we're just going through all of this stuff to try and draw ways to deal a lot of damage and poison him, while also defending ourselves without actually having to ever play a defensive card. So that's pretty much it. So we have enough defense now so we can end the turn. I think I'm going to keep Corpse Explosion and Defense Plus. Mercury Hourglass and Poison are going to start just kind of chipping him down slowly. Gonna take a little bit of damage. My mouse, please, my mouse, do not do this. Gonna take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. We're getting through this pretty easily, I would say. What you got for me? Escape plan. Poison stab, that's a pretty good one. Mostly at this point I'm trying to set up for this Corpse Explosion killing him, which might work. He's actually 1 HP away. Actually, I'm gonna test this. Does Envenom deal damage after Corpse Explosion happens? Look at that, it does. We weren't 1 damage off, we had exactly lethal. Because we thought about our cards and understand how wording and TCG works. These are pretty good cards, but we're gonna skip because we already have 29 cards in our deck and I don't want any more. And I also want this run to kind of be over because this deck is just like super slow. This deck is like a real slow burner. Dramatic Entrance is actually pretty cool, and oddly enough it will replace itself because of Dead Branch with another card that is also really good and will replace itself with Dead Branch. Replace yourself with Dead Branch. Okay. Fair enough. Gonna take some damage here, but they're all at half HP or lower, so that's fine. We're probably just gonna rest before the, we're gonna have so much energy to start with on that first turn. I hope we get a good hand. Okay. That's a good draw. I don't want this Tools of the Trade. What's Adrenaline give me? Okay, Riddle with Holes kills something on its own. That guy's dead. I believe this guy's dead. And then this guy's dead. And there you go. Darkling's taken care of. Was that like turn 3? Dash is a pretty interesting card. Is all I have to really say about that. We would be at full HP for the boss fight. Or we can upgrade a single card. And we would upgrade probably like Prepared to cycle through this monstrosity. I'm gonna heal. Normally I'd upgrade. And normally I'd lose, so maybe this was the right thing to do. Okay. I hate the fact that he has Curiosity. Because I'm about to play a lot of powers. 4 of them to be exact. So there you go. There's your 12 strength, buddy. Hope you enjoy it. Don't really have the deck for this. It's kind of just a waste, I think. Let's leg sweep him to keep the whatchamacallit rolling. I should have popped this at the beginning, but whatever. I mean, I might as well keep them. I do have ways to discard this, so. I don't believe he summons any other boys, so we want to take care of the boys first. He regens a bunch of HP anyways, so. I think we would definitely want to take care of these guys first. Okay, so discard this to get our... And then I'm just going to play this to gain 2 extra block. I'll retain Deadly Poison. This becomes Footwork. Okay, extra dexterity is not too bad. This guy hits pretty hard because I gave him 12 strength, you know, like a real smart person would. And I'm about to give him 2 more. 3 more, excuse me. Enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy it. So he's attacking for a lot of damage. Yeah. So we're gonna drink an energy potion here. See what this draws us. Not that bad. Still not even remotely enough to defend against all this damage, but one of the cultists is dead, so. Ow. Is what I have to say about that. Okay. We have this underhanded strike that we might want to discard. I don't really want to waste an actual spell killing that guy. If possible. I don't really want to play this. I don't know why I kept it in my hand. Let's heal hook and see what we draw. I might as well get it out of the way. It's stupid too, but keep a defend plus and a strike. At least we got his goons out of the way. Now we just have to worry about him, huh? Okay, so we got neutralize heal hook. That's pretty good. Flying Knee sets us up well for next turn. Shiv is just free and gives us that, which is really good because we can use it to draw another card. We can escape plan here. Play Enlightenment to make leg sweep cost 1. And then strike him for some extra damage. Keep the upgraded one, please. So we have to get through this and then his awakened form. And, you know, he hits a little hard, you might say. Noxious Fumes. Give him more strength. Discard this to deal damage. He is dealing so much damage to me right now. This does 10 and applies 2 poison. This does 6 and applies 4 poison. We've almost defended half of his damage. Well, slightly more than half, but you know what I mean. The moral of the story is don't play powers against this guy. And that's with weakened on, by the way. Is he's hitting for that much damage. So keep that in mind. Doppelganger. Doppelganger is interesting. That's for sure. Man. I have to get rid of Wraith. I don't think I can get rid of Wraith Form. Just because it does so much damage. And I'm gonna have so much energy this turn. I don't know. It's a bad idea to keep playing powers because he keeps gaining strength and we can just war off. Although there is a way to deal weakened. Probably want to keep Poison Stab and Survivor Plus. I don't know, this combat, I'm not playing it well, because I played, how many powers at this point? A lot? Like, he's hitting me for 66. I'm not even sure I have enough to actually live here. Am I exactly dead? I may well be exactly dead. Does he have exactly lethal? Did that math actually work out that well? Wow, he did. Well, that's kind of anticlimactic. Thank you for watching. Let's see what we unlocked. Cloak and Dagger, gain 6 block out of Shiv to your hand, that's a pretty good card. Shivs deal 3 additional damage, that's insane in the right deck. Discard your hand to add 1 Shiv for each, that's kind of interesting, but this is kind of absurd. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more in the future. Thank you for watching, I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.